It's time to shift things around a bit and give you more inspiration, motivation, and sassy fun in less time. I'm Hallie Avolio, and this is Sassy Shorts. Each episode will power your day with a 5-minute dose of sassiness that you can listen to anytime, anywhere. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, and review so more in-demand women can have access to this information that is energizing you and encouraging you to be sassy AF. Welcome back to another episode of Sassy Shorts. This is Hallie Avolio, and I'm really honored to be here with you today because we're going to talk about something that is so important to me and such a huge part of my daily life, and that is meditation. But I want to back up for a moment, and I'm going to reference an article on my blog that talks about why meditation is important for the in-demand woman. I will share the link to that in the show notes. What I want to tell you about meditation is that I used to think it was bullshit. I know, that's crazy talk. But you know what? I didn't believe in it because I didn't understand what it was and how it worked. So what I want to tell you about today are 5 tips, 5 ways that you can start meditating right now, as soon as this sassy short is over, and feel really good about your meditation practice without any judgment, without any concern, without any overthinking, just enjoying meditation for exactly what it is, a clear path to get to your knowing that's inside your gut, your intuition. So tip number 1, if you want to meditate, you have to start by creating a comfortable space for yourself. What feels cozy? What feels sacred? For me, I love to meditate in my bed. And it's often when my husband's right next to me. Now, you might think that that sounds a little strange, but I put on my headphones, even if I'm not listening to anything. I put the headphones on because they signal and trigger to me that I'm in a meditative space. And it's cozy in my bed and it's quiet and I love it. So create a cozy space for yourself. Tip number 2, you got to set the tone when you're ready to meditate. Maybe for you, that means putting on some gentle music. Maybe that means lighting some candles, putting on your essential oil diffuser, whatever feels right to you. One thing that is critical to set the tone is breath work. You have to take a few cleansing breaths before you start to meditate because that will help you transition from whatever it was you were doing right before you meditate. Now, my meditation practice usually starts in the morning. And so I've come directly from a sleep state, which of course is quite relaxing. And I still start with 4 cleansing breaths. And the best way to do a cleansing breath, in my humble opinion, is to start with an inhale for the count of 4, hold that for a count of 7, and then exhale for a count of 8. So do that 4 times, a 4, 7, 8 breath, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Tip number 3, get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. This one might be the most important, in fact, because here's the thing about meditation, and you'll read about this in that article on the blog. Meditation is kind of weird, and it's not necessarily like this amazing, euphoric experience every single time. You might be sitting there during your meditation session and you might get itchy, or you might get really lost in thoughts of your day or a conversation you had with somebody recently. Or you might be distracted by a fly buzzing around your head. You're going to be uncomfortable. And then other days you're going to be comfortable. But get comfortable being uncomfortable, because if you can sit for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, and you can just be present in that moment, that is a beautiful meditation practice without getting derailed or distracted or upset with yourself because of external influences. Just be in that moment. Number 4, decide on what kind of meditation do you want. This one's pretty simple. It's either guided or it's silent. And I suppose you could have a combination of the two. Most times I opt for a guided meditation, and that varies. I'll either use the Insight Timer app or the Daily Calm app. Those are usually my go-tos, but some of the other ones are Dr. Joe Dispenza, Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer. These all have great meditations. So you choose what works for you. Silent meditation is also a beautiful way to get in touch with yourself and just be. Tip number 5, set intention for your meditation session. This one is really critical. If you go into a meditation session without an intention, how will you know if you were successful when you were done? Set your intention. Maybe your intention is just, I'm going to be present with myself for 5 minutes in quiet. That is a beautiful intention. Lately, I've been really focusing on chakra work and healing and opening my chakras in my meditation. So sometimes that will be my intention. Other times, my intention might be, I want to tap into my spirit guides, or I really want to allow space for my intuition to speak to my heart. Whatever your intention is, set it before you start and allow yourself to follow that intention throughout your practice. Bottom line is this: meditation is for everyone. It is the best way to calm your mind, to get in touch with yourself, to listen to your intuition, and to find self-love, self-care, and self-acceptance. And those 3 things are critical when it comes to being an in-demand woman who is sassy as fuck. Let me know what your favorite tip is and how you like to meditate. Thanks for being here. That's been another episode of Sassy Shorts. I'll see you next time. Mwah! Thanks for getting sassy with me today. If you are feeling the Sassy AF vibes, give your girl a shout out on all the social platforms. Did I tell you I just joined TikTok? Don't forget the tags, you know the drill. Even better, text this episode to your bestie so she can listen too. Big love to you, sister. See you next time.